guys, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, welcome. My name is Elise and most of you know me as Beauty and Curls from Instagram. As you can see from the title, I'm gonna be going over my natural curly hair journey. I'm gonna be going over my experience, the mistakes that I did. I'm gonna give you a couple pictures of what my hair used to look like compared to now. I'm also gonna give you some tips. I think I said that already, but I'm gonna give you some tips and some advice, like honest advice. So if you guys would like to know about my journey, I'm going to be talking most of the time, but if you are interested, keep on watching. So I'm just gonna jump in. I came across the curly community back in 2015. I did not take up my curly hair journey serious until 2017, the end of 2017. Like, I purchased curly products through 15 to 17. I did my research and stuff, but I still really didn't care. I would straighten my hair every other week or once a month. Like, I was a hot mess for 3 years in a row. I'm like, well, maybe if I straighten my hair next month, it'll be okay. Listen, I was all over the place. Trimming my hair was never an issue for me, but deep conditioning, I didn't know what that was. I thought that when I showered and I let the conditioner sit for like 3 minutes, I thought that was deep conditioning for me. That's all I did back then. I suffered from a lot of frizz from 16 and 17, and I can show you a slide of how I looked in those years with my hair. I struggled a lot with what products that I really liked. I did buy Bounce Curl, and I stuck with Bounce Curl for a while because it was the only gel that was very lightweight. It would not weigh my hair down. But I still straightened my hair. So I'm just gonna fast forward to the end of 2017. That was the last time I ever straightened my hair. I made a New Year resolution for 2018 that I would not straighten my hair at all. I did, maybe if I can't hold it, I would just push myself 1 month. That 1 month passed, I did 2 months, 3 months, 4 months. 2019, it'll be a year. It'll be 2 years that I haven't straightened my hair in December. So I'm very proud of myself for that, and I'm actually trying to push for 5 years. I don't think I can do that. I don't know, because I'm already getting the itch to straighten my hair, but I don't want to do that. I have a lot of girls that are starting to transition and they look up to me, they're inspired by me. So I think me straightening my hair is like going back on my word. So I'm not gonna go straighten my hair not no time soon. But yeah, I got my first dry cut in January 2018, my first diva cut in May or June of 2018. My second diva cut was in September of 2018. My first rizo cut was in December of 2018, and my second rizo cut was recently in July. Listen, diva cuts and rizo cut are trending right now, and don't go spending your money on that. I recommend it because it worked for me the first time, which was my first diva cut, which it really worked for me. The second time, the first dry cut was good. I didn't know what that was. I didn't even know I had to go my hair clean. So I'm just gonna say the best curly cut I got was the first diva cut. But you don't have to invest in those. I understand people are on budgets and everything. And I kind of miss going to my Dominican girl for her to trim my hair, because I swear when she used to trim my hair grew fast. I ain't ever struggled with length. So I feel like maybe if you have a hairstylist that you normally go to, have her trim your ends. Because when you are transitioning, you should trim your ends. You should trim that damaged hair. You should cut it, get rid of it. You know, if you got the balls to go ahead and do the big chop, do the big chop, that's fine. But believe me, you want to trim your hair as much as you can when you are transitioning. You know, after your hair is fully healthy and everything, you can push it 6 to a year, depending on how much you diffuse. Because if you diffuse your hair, and especially me, because I diffuse my hair on cool air and low heat, that burns my ends, so I have to trim my ends. So if you diffuse, you should be trimming your ends frequently. I don't care what anybody say, you should trim your ends. And I'm not talking about like cut so much, I mean trim them. So just so you guys know, getting a cut, fancy Riso cut, diva cut, you don't have to. It's just trending right now. Everybody's going for that big old beautiful shape, and I actually tried to get that twice and I did it. So that means that cut is not for everybody, so you don't have to get it. One thing I do want to say is I want you girls to deep condition. I didn't deep condition at all, and that's why I struggled through my hair journey, because I didn't know what deep conditioning was. I didn't do that. So I recommend you to deep condition once a week. I don't care how you deep condition, just deep condition. You know, if you are lazy, because we all get at that point, deep condition while you showering. You know, because you should always wash your hair first before you clean your body. That's a good tip, just so you know. So let the conditioner sit in your hair, the deep treatment sit in your hair for 15-20 minutes until you're done showering, then rinse it out. Like it's not that hard to deep condition. People be like, oh my god, I suffer for so much frizz and dryness and this and this and that. Well, I just saw you straighten your hair, you know, 2 weeks ago. If you are transitioning, you should not straighten your hair at all, not even a blow dry. Let your hair get to that good stage where your hair is 100%, you know, when it's really good and you know it's strong enough to hold heat. Then you can go and straighten your hair. But when you are first transitioning, you should not straighten your hair. And I'm not saying that straightening your hair is bad, because there's some people, they be like, well, I straighten my hair at least once a year. That's fine. If your hair is healthy, you can straighten your hair. I choose not to straighten my hair because I worked extremely hard for my hair to get like this, for me to just go and burn my hair with a flat iron. I'm not ready to straighten my hair, and that's what I'm saying. But if you are transitioning and you still going back to that flat iron, you're not going to see results. Your hair is still going to be dry because you don't deep condition. Products, just because I use it doesn't mean you go and buy it just because it works for me. My best advice is do your research before you buy any products. And I'm not saying go and buy the most expensive product, because if it's expensive, it's good, right? No, there are very affordable products that work just as good or even better than expensive products. If you want to start off small with a regular leave-in conditioner, that's fine. Do your research. I thought I was dumb. I started out high-end, and now even though I go back to one product constantly, I rather use affordable products because they work better than high-end. So buying products, just don't go crazy. I spend so much money on products to see, well, you know, maybe if I buy this product, my curls will come back. I thought like that. I thought that maybe buying expensive products, my curls would bounce back. I even follow influencers tip, and I'm like, I don't see results. But again, I didn't know much about the hair journey, and I recently, like, I'm not gonna lie, I took it very serious at the beginning of 2018, which was last year. I decided to stay away from the heat. I deep condition, I trim my hair very often. You know, I took it very serious, and even though I spent so much money on products, I don't regret it because I got to experience what products work for me, what products don't work for me. I have a whole shelf full of products and I only use one. Like, I love to try new products here and then, but I stick with one that really works for me. And I do it because if the product don't really work for me the way I want it to, it might work for you. So I'm not saying go and buy every product I advertise. I'm telling you, do your research before you spend so much money on products that are not gonna work for you. you know, we all have different hair types. You have to get to know your hair, and that's what I did throughout the years. I got to know what my hair liked and what my hair didn't like. But I struggled so much because I didn't know much. I didn't know anything, and you know, I sit here and I think like, wow, maybe if I cut my hair, maybe if I use this curly hair product, or you know, and I just kept cutting and cutting and cutting my hair. Dyeing your hair, that's one thing that I want to say, if you want to do something crazy, go to the salon and do it professionally. You know, have a professional do your hair. I did that. I dyed my hair throughout my journey, and I don't regret it, because that's part of learning, part of knowing my hair. Maybe my hair doesn't like this color, maybe, I don't know. Just go to a professional if you're not comfortable doing anything yourself. As you guys know, I recently dyed my hair, and I used a box dyed. I used it because the box dyed, it was infused with a whole bunch of natural oils, so I thought it was good. I'm not saying go ahead and buy the box dyed, but my hair is okay to be a box dyed. And I just wanted one solid color, so I thought I'll be okay doing it myself. But I'm telling you guys that if you want something crazy like blonde hair, highlights, you know, if your hair is blonde and you want brown, I don't know, go get a consultation from a hairstylist. Maybe they can work with your hair without damaging your hair. My hair is 100% healthy. My hair can hold color. My hair can hold a flat iron. I don't want to straighten my hair. I am not ready for that, but I'm just letting you know my hair is 100% healthy. So box dyes aren't, you know, it's not something I recommend you to do, even though I actually recently did it. But at least just know when your hair is healthy enough, you can probably give it a try. And as long as you treat it before and after properly, you'll be okay. I actually want to tell you guys about, if you're having a hard time finding deep conditioners, I have a video where I'm going over a couple of them, so I'll put that link in the description box below so you guys can, you know, look at that video and check different deep conditioners and different tools you can use to deep condition. So deep conditioning shouldn't be an excuse. Getting your ends trimmed shouldn't be an excuse, because you can go to your regular hairstylist to get it trimmed. As far as shampoos and conditioner, just make sure it doesn't have any sulfate, silicone, parabens, you know, and don't shampoo all the time. Like, don't use a clarifying shampoo all the time, because you're stripping the oils from your hair, and you want natural oils in your hair. I only do it when, let's say, if I don't wash my hair for 7 days, then I'll use a clarifying shampoo. Plus I detox my scalp with scalp scrub, just so I don't have any product buildup. And you know, when you suffer from product buildup, when you get like pimples in your hair, so keep an eye out for that. My goal for this video is to tell you and explain to you and guide you to, you know, what you should take serious, what you shouldn't take serious. And we're all different, and I'm sure, you know, there's so many curly hair influencers out there, and they've been doing it for longer than I have, and you know, that's fine, you know, but we all have different journeys. You know, we all struggle differently as far as like hair type and stuff like that. You know, it's just, mine was like, I really took mine serious a year ago, you can say, but I've been familiar with the whole journey since 2015. I could not stay away from my flat iron, so that's why I said I took it serious. In the beginning of 2018 was my resolution for that year, to maintain and deep condition and trim and follow the curly girl method. So yeah, there's not much that I did. I just know that I really did struggle because I didn't follow the rules. So keep in mind, just what works for me, what works for you, what works for her, it's not the same thing. You know, again, do your research, you know. Don't go crazy buying products. Don't go, you know, even though I did it, that's the thing. I'm not being a hypocrite. I'm just telling you from experience. There is no need to spend money on products, like so much money. Trust me, good hair, healthy hair, it is expensive because we have to maintain it. But what I'm saying is you don't have to spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on products because they're high end and they're gonna work on hair. That's no. Do your research, you know. It's okay to try out things. Just don't go crazy buying different products, especially when you're first transitioning. Just stick with one product. Just do your research. Curly cuts, you know, from experience, y'all see that I struggled with mine. So I honestly, you better off just getting a nice trim. If you have like kinky hair or like wriglets and stuff like that, then maybe a rizo cut and a diva cut will look amazing on you. You know, if that was your hair type, even better. But my hair, it's not that type, and I feel like me trying those cuts they were okay. I'm not saying the hairstylists were bad, you know. I'm just saying the haircuts are not for me. So I feel like I spend all this money for what, when I can just have my Dominique cut my hair and it's the same thing. Like I can actually cut my hair in layers and I'm gonna get the same shape. That's what I'm saying. So don't go crazy, you know, trying to get a diva cut and a rizo cut. Just get a regular cut, trim your ends or chop it off. I don't know. Again, deep condition, that is gonna be your number one, your go-to. Without deep conditioning, you are not going to see results at all. You need to deep condition once a week at least, and take pictures, you know, take lots and lots of pictures so you can always go back and forth, like, oh look, I'm seeing the difference, or my hair is growing, or this and this and that. Like I cannot stress this enough. I have thousands of pictures on my phone and I love it because I can actually see my curls definition, like the difference. And the only thing I'm working on is my growth of my hair. That's the only thing I'm working on right now. I'm trying to grow it out. I do scalp massages every night, and I drink vitamins for hair growth. So that's what I'm working on right now. But I hope this video was helpful for you guys. If you have any questions, you can go ahead and drop them in the comments. If I didn't go over something that you wanted to know, go ahead and ask me. You know, I have no problem answering questions. But yeah, I think I pretty much said what I wanted to say. I didn't want to do this fancy video, but I wanted to go over things and my opinions and a little bit of my experience. And I'll see you guys. Thank you for watching so much.